looking back, it seems so obvious that I was like probably in a deep depression when I found the Q.
Jatark Jadeja, who is 32, says he found QAnon on the internet in 2017. Though he's Australian, he had previously lived in the US and was already interested in American politics.
I think superficially it did seem like it gave me comfort. I didn't realize the nefarious kind of impact it was having on me, because it was very insidious how it slowly disconnected me from reality.
QAnon is a baseless conspiracy theory with a growing online community of believers.
We are Q.
At the heart of the theory is Q, an anonymous insider who purportedly reveals information via cryptic posts. The theory claims there is a deep state within the US government that is controlled by a cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles, and that President Donald Trump is trying to take them down.
I would have been so happy to see Hillary Clinton dragged in front of a military tribunal. That still bothers me to this day. That how willing and happy and joyfully I would have reacted to something that I would normally want no part in.
Jadeja followed QAnon for over 2 years, long enough, he says, to share the theories with his father.
We used to talk about it a lot. We used to only talk about it with each other. We'd show each other things like, did you see that? Did you see that?
We tend to underestimate the extent to which these sorts of narratives are appealing. And so you have people who are essentially looking for answers. And so it's a very compelling narrative to say, all of this is orchestrated. There's a cabal coming after you. They're trying to make your life miserable. You want an answer for why bad things are happening? Here they are.
While there aren't good estimates for the number of Q followers, it's clear their ranks are growing.
These conspiracies will start in other areas of the internet. So that's where you'll see different blogs and forums such as 8kun, 4chan. They'll start there and then move on to the mainstream social media platforms once they've gained a little bit of velocity. And it becomes especially dangerous once these conspiracies go onto platforms like Twitter and Facebook.
Some experts argue that calling QAnon a conspiracy theory downplays its danger and organizational power. And now, the FBI has warned that conspiracy theories like QAnon could very likely motivate criminal, sometimes violent activity in the US.
Until recently, the mainstream platforms sort of looked at it as personal political belief instead of a conspiracy theory that could lead to real-world harm.
Reddit banned a popular QAnon subreddit in 2018. Twitter has also removed QAnon material and shut down some accounts that shared it. And a month before the 2020 election, Facebook went further, saying it would ban all QAnon-related accounts.
This isn't something that there's one solution that will remove this group from their platform for all eternity. It's going to be an ongoing and dynamic problem.
For Jadeja, cracks had already begun to form about QAnon when he started noticing logical inconsistencies in theories. The turning point came when he watched a video that disproved the final part of the conspiracy he believed in.
That kind of like shattered me, right? So then I just like, I went outside, like I had a cigarette, and I was just like, man, I don't know what to do. Like, I've never felt so down. Like, it was the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. It's like, oh my, I cannot trust my thoughts and emotions anymore. I don't know what to do. I was full of self-loathing.
You know, you obviously went down the Q rabbit hole and got back out. For people who are very deeply entrenched and believe in it now, is there any way to sort of bring them back?
Yeah, there is, but it has to start with empathy and understanding, which is non-judgmental and allowing them to keep their dignity. Because otherwise, what's their incentive? And on top of that, you have to admit you were wrong for so many years and that you were made a fool of. There has to be some sort of incentive and some pathway back.
Jadeja says he feels deep guilt over sharing QAnon theories with his dad. Jadeja's father did not respond to CNN's multiple attempts to contact him.
And that is why that this is a big problem. Not just because people are being taken in and their families are like being ripped apart. This is an existential battle between good and evil that these people think they're fighting.